Okay, this is my causal theory and altered perception, and in the brain, and gravity inversion and equilibrium. The system in our brain, or limbic one functioning system, that might be responsible for that, and possibly the pituitary gland. Um, is the fact that you can change perspective if you just really concentrate. You can flip the perspective and kind of see it, like I'll do. Like if you hung upside down, it's a good way to go. It says Odin hung upside down for 11 days to learn the power of the magic runes. So I like theology a lot, and my theory is variability, which I named it after the arts way back then in like 2004, and I saved it with Marianne Murr, but the formula was kind of alien to me, but I just sort of remember it in code. And I just rewrote it out. I wrote a paper on it a little bit ago, and I'll show you that, and I'll put it online here in a minute. I'll probably put it on Facebook and talk about it. But anyway, on inversion in perception, our eyes flip the image of what we're looking at. Otherwise, everywhere on Earth to the gravity, we are upside down. So we altered perception, hang upside down from the ceiling. You see what I mean? It flips your thinking, and it makes you feel like you're on the ground. Well, I noticed my mom's ex-husband, Stuart Barante, he was an ex-Marine in Vietnam, and he had some opiate things like he talked about openly, like seeing letters and stuff. I bend lights, I can do that. See what I mean? It's not special effects. Anyway, so I saw a murder in Texas, because I know they were related to, somehow had some connections to the Texas Chainsaw Massacre, his family, the Barantes. And I saw the murder happen in my grandma's house on 2495 Washington Street and 495 25th, very haunted place. I call it Hill House. That's where Columbia College burned down twice. And it's a volcanic vent, and there's an underground lake in there. So I was worried that powder keg was going to go off. I always live on the fault. My name is Warlike, Old French, English, Irish, Gaelic. I actually can pull feathers off. I can pull pain, static out of people, and other the spirits that get critters that get in there cause our pain. And when you actually can cry, if I could cry more, you pull hormones out of your tear ducts. So save your tears and put them in salt. You know what I mean? Drop them in salt and then stir it up and just keep doing it. I'm going to start saving them. Anyway, I noticed in the murder when they were hanging him on a hook, and they were actually buzzing that she was bleeding, or he or she was bleeding sideways the closet. Now Ben's light enough that I can actually see it. I have a lot of gifts on the other side, perspective-wise. I can prove I can pull feathers out. I can hand them to you. You can feel them, plus they're barbed. So you get a long one and put it to my feather. They're kind of look invisible. They feel like static, but you can see the shape and stuff. But you run it across, you get a little invisible barb that's like half in you, and they sting. Anyway, I'm the Archangel Uriel. There's lots of us on here. If you look at my wife, she looks exactly like me there too. My twin sisters, Sunny Pettit and Miriam Pettit. We're all identical because we have XXY chromosomes, which we can reproduce, and we're a little clumsy. And my hunch over is about 6'4". I'm about 205 pounds. And I hunch over probably that other inch or two, but 6'3" normally. I'm just giving my sister dimensions so they know what I look like. Size 13, I got pretty big feet. They're size 14 if I wear different sizes of shoes, depending on the brand. Anyway, you get an idea. I'm wondering how tall my sister is. I'm just curious. If Star was my sister and I met down there with Miriam, I wonder if she was 5'3", like my wife. Ashley Libsol is 5'3", very pretty. I love you very much, baby. But anyway, so in perspective, for the murder, when I see them bleed sideways, in Texas is about a quarter of the planet away. So the plane of actual occurrence was, I tap into electromagnetosphere, so I can pretty much reach anywhere on Earth that I've already been. Like Europe, I've been there, so I got a good marker for reaching a lot of other places. But it helps to actually be on the soil and actually visit. I have to travel around for that a little later. And I was working on just a sound device to cancel my voice, because I had PTSD really bad. My wife and I got raped. So I don't know by who, but probably by David Idle going in there or somebody. And had my keys stolen in the car, stolen once when I went to the motel to try to get out of that house. And I was homeless for a little bit, although I make like $5,000 a month or something. I just got displaced, and Now they're fighting with ODVA over my money, basically, with them. But I'm trying to make more right now, and we're allowed to do that. So any videos and stuff I can put up, we can make money off of. I love you. Bye.